trying to just defend. You see, because if there's casualties, maybe during the rally, he cannot say something. But this one, and you know that, I'm sure after from that rally, she took off as well.
I know.
She can't stay. I'm sure the helicopter that brought her also carried her back to where she's coming. So it's
a tactical approach.
If they are
she
very
thought like a military woman.
I don't see any offense. And this thing is happened during the Salah. You know what is there? It's like our Christmas. Oh. And then you are telling people to celebration or whatever.
Yes.
And they are in a celebration mood.
All right.
And she came to, wish them happy celebration and then make them happy. You know, some of them seeing her was so satisfied.
Okay.
They went home and.
All right, let's look at this headline before we round up the review, because it's been described as a midnight shocker by the Matrix.
I was waiting for it.
Okay, so since you've been waiting, let's throw it to you. Tinubu Tsunami sacks Mele Kyari as NNPC Limited Group Chief Executive Officer. It was a shock. Sacked
it was a very, very big shock.
And appointed yet another. What's your reaction?
I don't know. I don't really know. I have been following the Kyari and all his policies in NNPCL, and I think that was since 2023. He has been there since 2023, and there have not been, though there have been so many allegations, but none has really been proven or anything. I don't know whether it's power shift. I don't know whether he wanted to appoint his own people. NNPC have made a certain, if I could use that word, a little incremental development in the recent past by the effort they made in, job starting the Port Harcourt refinery to start working, in all the things that they have been trying to do to bring down the price of fuel. When Dangote was bringing down the price of fuel, they also participated in the market and ensured that they also helped in bringing down the price of fuel. It is not just changing these people or bringing in other people. We want its effectiveness to be felt. We want the impact of NNPCL to be felt by Nigerians. We want more refineries to start working, and we want them to continue participating in the oil market, continue to compete with Dangote. So as long as that competition is there, we will definitely have the best price at the end of the day. He's Mr. President. He has done what he wants to do. No one can challenge him. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get your own reaction to that, Mr. Daniel.
It's a bit unfortunate changing the man, or it's not the problem. We have institutional issues.
Yes.
Because if I know that since Dangote came on board, it's like they are coming alive. So we need more of this the Dangote, another Dangote, or if there's another private sector. If there's competition, because if I know they've been sleeping, changing the managing director, when they said it was April Fool, I thought it was April Fool. I just saw it, they just bamboozle us. But changing the managing director is not, I think they have serious fundamental issue. Even beyond, this is a leadership issue. It's not changing, it's not just changing. They have, because right now, they find out that, and then even the presidency is not giving push. It's not giving them knock on the head, because if it's giving them knock on the head, they would have sat up. I know Nigeria, but they are just, and then maybe because they are generating a lot of money from that, whatever they are doing. This fuel increase, they are generating a lot of money. They have a lot of money that they are playing around with. So they are not even taking it as an issue. They know Nigerians, when they increase fuel, they will just make noise. But that sector needs more serious. I don't know. I don't know, but let me not say anything, but he said that they have serious leadership
issues.
He said something. He said something that really made me to look at. That's one of the headlines where Peter Obi was interviewed, and he was trying to look at the problem of Nigeria. And at the end of the day, he narrowed everything down to this point: we have a leadership problem. If you put the right people at the helm of affairs, every complaint that Nigeria has today, it will stop. Every single thing. Is it electoral problem? Is it economy? Every single thing we're complaining today, if you put the right people there. So it's not just all about shuffling cabinets and bringing in who or whatever. Let's also have competent people in place, in sensitive places like this. People want to come into Nigeria.
If
people really want to come into this country.
This what
push them and give them targets.
Then it's just like this EEDC. They've increased the price of whatever. But the supply system, nobody has even said anything.
Yes.
Okay, can we have, say we're having 1 month non-interrupted power supply? Is it not? It's doable now.
Doable.
Can you have two
EDC, I think we should set ED. Nigerians have refused to set NEPA free. Now we have refused to set EDC free. In Enugu is main power. Right?
No, whichever way. Like they can say it, at least let us have
forget about the nomenclature.
Uninterrupted
power.
It's a target.
And it's a target.
I understand you want us to talk about this now, but unfortunately we're out of time.
Okay. This is an important point.
If we talk about it too much, maybe we'll take light.
We'll talk about it some other time.
If we talk about it too much, lights may go off in this.
Okay.
So just hold on. We will discuss this on another edition of the show. Thank you so much for joining. We have a news break now, and we have to round this up. Thank you, guys. Actually, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's laugh. The morning show returns shortly. Please stay with us. What are your thoughts on the spate of sex for grades in Nigerian universities?
This very issue of owing salary should be criminalized.
How can they amplify their voices?
People don't have evidence.
You want to get to know about it? Have to stay tuned right here on Afia Morning Show to get the pulse and the feel of that.
Hey ladies, join us on Gyno Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on Afia TV, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17, where we will delve into health issues affecting girls and women in society.
Breastfeeding doesn't even cause breast size. The frequency of breastfeeding means the approach you take to make sure that your well-being is maintained.
Welcome to the latest and most amazing show upon here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break.
You don't sing along.
I did single. For real.
You're not a backup singer.
That's what they do.
It's a brand new week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Time check, it's 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about...
Welcome to Afia TV, your go-to channel for excellent news and incredible shows that keeps you IEI, that is, informed, entertained, and inspired. Need a break?
Ladies and germs, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV.
Join Choco to vibe and chill on Lunch Break at 2 p.m. for the latest trends in music and entertainment.
Not like I have big money.
Dive into the world of innovation and creativity with Rochelle on Anka.
It means art in English.
Where creative minds and groundbreaking ideas come to life. Tune in every weekday at 8 p.m. Do not miss Afia TV Official, your perfect dose of laughter, where they discuss what is currently trending on social media every day at 5:30 p.m. on Afia TV.
But in this economy, the savings will save you, man.
And that's not all. Stay tuned for more exciting shows on Afia TV. Catch us on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owner, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.
I started always obsessed with books ever since I was a child.
The stress of always converting naira to dollar and
an incompetent means an incompetent person.
Kings.
I am Marvelous Afamaga.
I am Chioma Akbala.
My name is Ifunaya Ndule, but I'm living in market speaking.
what are your thoughts on the spate of sex for grades in Nigerian universities?
This very issue of owing salary should be criminalized.
How can they amplify their voices?
People don't have evidence.
You want to get to know about it? Have to stay tuned right here on Afia Morning Show to get the pulse and the feel of that.
Hey ladies, join us on Gyno Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on Afia TV, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17, where we will delve into health issues affecting girls and women in society.
Breastfeeding doesn't even cause breastfeeding. The frequency of breastfeeding means the approach you take to make sure that your well-being is maintained.
Welcome to the latest and most amazing show on here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break.
You don't sing along.
I did single.
For real.
You're not a backup singer.
That's what they do.
New week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV Official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Time check, it's 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibes and vibes only.
Welcome to Afia TV, your go-to channel for excellent news and incredible shows that keeps you IEI, that is, informed, entertained, and inspired. Need a break?
Ladies and germs, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV.
Join Choco to vibe and chill on Lunch Break at 2 p.m. for the latest trends in music and entertainment.
Not like I have big money.
Dive into the world of innovation and creativity with Rochelle on Anka.
It means art in English.
Where creative minds and groundbreaking ideas come to life. Tune in every weekday at 8 p.m. Do not miss Afia TV Official, your perfect dose of laughter, where they discuss what is currently trending on social media every day at 5:30 p.m. on Afia TV.
But in this economy, the savings will save you, man.
And that's not all. Stay tuned for more exciting shows on Afia TV. Catch us on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
Welcome back to the Afia Morning Show. We do sincerely say sorry for that profoundly long break. We're trying to set up some issues, but we're back now, of course, ready to kickstart our conversations for today's show. We're going to be talking about the Enugu International Trade Fair, the 10th edition, which will begin on the 4th of April, 2025. So we're almost there. This year's fair promises to feature over 600 exhibitors. And this year's fair is also themed Developing Nigeria's Industrial Sector SMEs for Economic Advancement and Global Recognition. To tell us more about this, we're joined by someone who we should even be saying congratulations to at this point in time, Mr. Uchechukwu Mba, the Director General of the Enugu Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, ESIMA. Congratulations, sir, on this position.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
So yet another year, 36th edition, 36 different times Trade Fair has held.
Yes.
That is
successfully.
Successful.
Started first, that was 1989.
Yes. I just saw you elevating up the slope that nobody asked you to climb. 36 edition so far. So tell us, how we've gotten here. People will also be asking, when was the first trade fair, actually? When was that?
Yeah, like you said, that was 1989.
1989.
85, sorry.
85
specifically.
89 or 85?
And then 85. And the then President Babangida, General Babangida was here in Enugu, to open the first Enugu International Trade Fair in 1985. We have the pictures there in our office, and it was massive. It was a super event for the Southeast, because the Enugu International Trade Fair is not just an Enugu thing.
Yes.
It's for the entire Southeast and old Southeastern states. So we've gone so far, we've done so well. The fair held for a number of years at the temporary site along Abakaleke Road. And about 15 years ago, we moved into about 14 years ago, let me be very certain, we moved into the permanent site at Gulf Estate. Though the permanent site is not fully built, we've been expecting the federal government to do as they did to Lagos and Kaduna, to Enugu, but we only had about 8% development there.
8%?
Yes, 8%.
Not 80, 8%.
No, 8% development.
That's very bad.
For us, we decided to move into that place and face what is before us. We refuse to be discouraged by what we have around us.
I mean, it sounds discouraging. Has the federal government provided any explanation as to why they are delaying the completion?
There is none. There is none. Every other year, we will see a little budget for that site, but no implementation. But one thing good is that the chamber on its own, having seen that we have a new government in Enugu State who is thinking of infrastructural development and taking the state to another level, to be able to attract investors into the state, the chamber felt like leaving this place and waiting for federal government to come and help us when they are not even showing any interest. It would be a waste of time. Let us follow in the steps of the executive governor of Enugu State, Dr. Peter Ndubisimba, And last year, during the opening ceremony of the fair, the deputy governor who represented His Excellency, the executive governor, at the opening ceremony, led the foundation for a building of the first 3,000 square meter exhibition hall. You know, it was a step taken by the chamber to see that we start the development needed in that complex. And as I'm talking to you, that building, massive, fully sponsored by the chamber. You know, members of the chamber, they've been contributing for the past 1 year to have that building stand. That building is standing about 90% completed. In fact, we are going to use part of it for this trade fair. So for us, it's a journey to a point, is a journey to a destination that we don't want to get discouraged. We're getting to the destination. Okay. So the Enugu International Trade Fair, the 36th edition, is holding from 4th to 14th of April. I mean, and the opening ceremony is on Friday.
That date is difficult to forget. 4/4. 4th to 14th.
Exactly.
Now, you've pointed something out that is very serious. I think we should look into that. That money is budgeted every other year by the federal government to rehabilitate the state's venue, but it's not being done. Can we confirm that the money is actually being released? What's the money being used for instead? And also, holistically speaking, is the chamber financed more by contributions of its members?
Yes, the chambers, let me start with that last question. The chamber is financed by the contribution of its members. Members pay what we call annual subscription, and that is what sustains us. Maybe members sponsor our programs. We don't have any government subvention or intervention in terms of financial support. All the things we do is basically the support we get from our members, except for last year. His Excellency, like I said, the governor of Enugu State, just that the chamber executives visited him and requested that he should come in and help us in the development of the trade fair complex. 2 weeks to the trade fair, he mobilized contractors to asphalt the double carriage road inside the trade fair complex. You know, that for us, that project is worth over 400 million. The governor did it. A week to the fair, the road was done. So for us, that's one of the biggest support we have received in the recent time. But apart from that, everything we are doing is sponsored by our members. And we are proud to say that our members are doing well. They are helping us well. If the economy or the business of our members are doing well, then the economy will also be doing well. So the chamber is doing well, we thank God.
All right.
Well, it's a great deal that you guys are being supportive, you know, making sure that we have a headway. So the theme of this year is developing Nigeria's industrial sector, SMEs, economic advancement, and global recognition. Why this theme and the message?
SME remains the strong foundation for any economic growth. You don't talk about big businesses if you don't consider the SMEs. So for us, we want to drag attention back to the SMEs, then the industrial sector. They need to you know, shift our economic attention from oil to
small and medium scale.
Small and medium scale and productive industrial production activities is key. You know, we look at some point, dollar continued to rise from one level to the other. The reason is that our foreign exchange is dropping. You can see what started happening immediately. Dangote started exporting. You see, dollar started dropping gradually. So we need to encourage our local industries to begin to produce, not just for local consumption, but that their products can be recognized globally. You know, when it is recognized globally, then our foreign exchange will increase. That's just the truth. A UK company can only buy products from Nigeria if that product is recognized globally. So for us, what we want to promote through this fair this year is our own. What we can do from here. That's why this year we have set aside an area for Enugu SMEs, small businesses in Enugu. We have set aside an area. Last year we tried to do that, and the governor also supported to put up a tent, an air-conditioned tent for these SMEs to be able to come out. But unfortunately, we were not able to get all of them. But this year, we're having a number of them showing interest to come out to show the world what they have. So we want people, embassies, foreign embassies that will be participating in this fair to be able to see what we have in Enugu so that they can take the message back to their people. We want to create a platform for matchmaking so that these our small businesses can begin to grow and become big companies.
600 exhibitors are expected. So what industries are we expecting to represent, coming forth the trade fair?
Across all sectors, we have them. Maybe I made
big wigs coming from outside the country.
But we're talking about SMEs.
There's a reason why. Okay, yes.
SMEs.
Okay,
you are these higher echelons and the big wigs.
The reason why I'm calling this out, right? Because when these people bring the attraction, is when you attract them, then people get to see the SMEs.
Is it a big?
It's a strategy.
Is it a big wig company?
It's a strategy. When the big companies come, like people come around
fair
to see what they could actually attain and get from is a trade fair. So apparently, prices are slashed. So them coming around to see these big wigs, they see also harness the potentials of the SMEs.
Yes, the big wigs are there. In fact, if before my coming into the studio this morning, our social media manager threw up in the trade fair complex, showing people the way to the trade fair complex. As I'm talking to you, Dangote Industries Limited is a major sponsor of the fair. Their stand is already there as I'm talking to you. Dangote is there now. As I'm talking to you, Nigerian Brewery is setting up already in the fair. We have Anamco already there. To be surprised, Talon Group, the company that markets Hyundai vehicle, Hondas, flew in all the way from Lagos twice just to come and see whether we are saying the truth. They are going to be part of the fair. Roses Motors is going to be part of the fair. We have Masters Energy Group. They are already there in the fair. We have a number of them.
So how does the chamber benefit from these businesses? Because I presume it would be a two-way, relationship. How would the chamber benefit?
How we benefit is that when these businesses come to Enugu, they can set up in Enugu. They are coming to the trade fair. We'll show them what the business environment in Enugu looks like. Automatically, they come in and set up in Enugu.
Are there any financial commitments from the businesses at the fair? Do they have to pay a stipend?
Yeah, it's graduated in levels, depending on what you want.
But what's a rough estimate of the amount of money? Because some people that are watching probably want to market their businesses, would want to.
Yeah.
What's the figure?
Minimum 150,000 for the period of 10 days.
What's the maximum?
Oh, it depends on what you. We have people that can sponsor the fair with over 50 million, 30 million. It depends on what you feel, what value you feel you are taking from this and what you think that you need to give back to the society. The chamber actually is not organizing the fair to make money. The chamber is a non-profit making organization. The essence of the fair is to create a platform where we sell what we have here. We show the world our ingenuity, we show the world our expertise, we show the world what we can produce, what we can give from Enugu. That's the essence of the fair. Then we also use the opportunity to have other people come in with what they have. They think if, set up in Enugu, it will help the economy of Enugu State. So it's a platform for networking, strong networking.
Okay, are there side attractions this year? Because I think I saw somewhere some rave that's meant to happen and all that. So can you walk us through?
Yes, a lot of side attractions. One is that we're going to have daily raffle draws. Daily. You're not just coming to the fair to shop. When you come to the fair to shop, you also be lucky. You may be lucky to go out with a particular thing that you will win in the evening when the raffle draws will go. So there will be daily raffle draws. And also, this year, the gate is being thrown open. So nobody is charging you, nobody is stopping you from entering. You are not spending extra. Then one other thing we have done, before I talk about the last one, is that we have spoken to all the exhibitors. VGMO could be at the fair. I could remember Seaway Group, Seaway Industries, their regional manager telling me that I am going to sell a pack of bottled water, 75 cl bottled water, for 1,600 at this fair. So products are highly going to be discounted. Yes. We reached that agreement with all the exhibitors, and they assured us. In fact, most of them are already on social media telling people that this is what we are going to do, so that you have no cause to say, I won't do it. You have already said it. So then also, we are going to have a stage, where upcoming artists will be performing on daily basis. So the young people will have a place to stay and enjoy. Then the nightlife is going to be something else. In fact, as at yesterday, I saw our technical team installing light everywhere, so that you won't think there's a night. It will be an all-day thing. The nightlife will be super. Nigerian Brewery is setting up a stage where the upcoming artists will be performing day and night. And Nigerian Brewery is also promising that they are going to give you some extra drink when you buy some.
Oh, yeah.
So,
buy one and get one.
Yes, I don't know how many, but they have promised that it's going to be, a game of buy some and also have some free.
Okay. Now, for the people who would be attending, apart from the discounts, what is the chamber doing to ensure maximum, traffic on during the 10-day fair?
Thank you very much for that question. Since we moved into the permanent site, the level of publicity we are doing now has never been done. Because we observe that from our survey, people feel that place is off town. But for us, it's not off town. That area is built up. People are living everywhere. And thank God for His Excellency, the Executive Governor. I will still always commend him. Since we moved into that area, the road that leads to the trade fair has been something you don't talk about. So vehicles don't even like using that road. But the governor has, asphalted the entire road. He has, so he has rehabilitated the roads, and now people are using that road. There's high traffic on that road. Then go to social media. We have a number of paid ads. We know that the young generation, and not just the young generation, we know that we are in the computer age, we are in the internet age. Yes, so we are on social media, not just being on social media. We have sponsored us to, take this message to everyone through their phones. We are doing social media, we are doing SMS, bulk SMS. We are on daily basis, we are on radio. In fact, Afia is our major partner. Whenever I turn on Afia radio, I'm hearing the jingle. A number of the FM stations in Enugu, they are doing well. They are pushing me. In fact, some other stations are saying, if you're coming out from here, come to our own station. Everybody is willing. Not just that. We have been able to partner with the organizers of these small fairs that hold in Enugu. Yeah. We are now working together. For us, we are seeing the Enugu International Trade Fair as our own thing.
Yes.
Not everybody is now in it. So on their various platforms, they are promoting. So for us, this year, what we are even thinking of is how to control the traffic. We are sure that the traffic will be there. We have done enough and we're doing more. So we're hoping that Enugu people will come down there. And we're also pleading that you continue to tell people more about that.
All right, thank you so much for coming on today's show. And we'll watch and see how it plays out. And of course, Afia TV will be there on ground to broadcast everything. People will know how this actually looks, how it feels, and probably if they're having second thoughts about going, they'll make their way straight to the new permanent site. Now, just for people watching who have gotten interested in participating, could you just, properly describe the new permanent site? Is there a landmark that people can look for so they don't get lost on transit?
Yes. The first point of landmark is the New Market Roundabout. So if you get to New Market Roundabout, move towards the Eva Valley double lane that takes you to Onitsha Enugu Expressway. Then if you're moving from A2D Division along Enugu Expressway, immediately after Osimiri, driving down, the next asphalted road by your left takes you to the Trade Fair complex.
All right. Thank you so much for joining the show today. We wish you best of luck in this year's event. Afia TV will be there to offer support.
Yeah, sure.
And other media houses as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Uche Chukwumba, Director General, Enugu Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, ESIMA. It was a pleasure having you.
Thanks.
We'll go on a quick break now. When the morning show returns, we'll be discussing how we can understand political dynamics, especially in opposition politics, given the recent significant development of the Labour Party 2023 gubernatorial candidate defecting to the People's Democratic Party. We're joined by Ozo Iboneku Ogazemora. That will come from a perspective of, he always brings a fresh angle. Tell us what the things that people may not be seeing at the surface level as to the thoughts that actually guide a politician's motivations to do certain things at the end of the day. Now, for those of you who may have missed the reports that aired yesterday concerning this significant move, let's just take a moment to look at that. And when the morning show returns, we'll have Ozo here to put everything in proper perspective for us. Let's take a look at that report filed by Afia TV Government House correspondent Chidima Madu yesterday.
Enugu State PDP Chairman Dr. Martins Chukwuwike emphasized Edoga's arrival at the PDP Secretariat in Enugu was met with enthusiastic celebrations from party officials. Edoga, who has previously served in various capacities within PDP, including as a member of the House of Representatives and as a two-term commissioner in the Enugu State Executive Council, was warmly received. Enugu State PDP Chairman Dr. Martins Chukwuwike emphasized that Edoga's return reflects the party's commitment to unifying former members and strengthening its position in Enugu. He officially handed over the party's membership card and constitution to Edoga.
Enugu State has no more opposition party. The governor has delivered himself with all the projects, and with this other one happening today, Chijioke was a strong member of
that I'm happy to be here. I appreciate the governor of Enugu State who has made this thing possible. I rededicate myself again to PDP to make sure that PDP becomes the winning machine in Enugu State. And this thing will cost a paradigm shift in the way politics is conceived and played in Enugu State.
Other party members hailed Edoga's return, calling it a pivotal move that will reshape the political landscape in the state.
Standing with the yearning of the ordinary people. So today what Edoga has come to do is to join this force. And if governor has scored 99.9%, with the inclusion of Edoga, it is 100%. So the party, PDP, belongs to the people. As the nomenclature says, People's Democratic Party. So the umbrella is vast. And inclusion today here is a symbol that many more people will come. And to be honest, with respect to individual entities, they do not have any choice. the masses, the ordinary people, the electorate are yearning for performances. Those performances translate to votes, and those votes ensure that the government in Enugu State.
Honorable Chijioke Edoga, coming back to join the PDP after contesting the governorship election under the platform of Labour Party, considering the conciliatory spirit of our amiable and capable governor, Dr. Peter Ndubisimba. From day one, he has shown that politics should not be a game of bitterness, not even minding that the greatest opposition came from Isuzu. Governor Peter Mba started a lot of development projects. These things are practical, and there's nobody that will see this type of thing that would not want to come back to PDP and join the train, join the governor in the good work he's doing to move Enugu State forward.
They believe his influence and reputation will be invaluable, especially in the upcoming general elections. In Enugu, Chidinma Mado for Afia TV.
The energy is good.
We can build a new friendship.
Cheers to a fabulous year.
I am sweet, but don't try me still.
Okay, now don't disgrace me.
I am avoiding one person.
She does owe me an apology.
Have you ever Googled
I didn't Google it. Like I said, girl, I read. You should read often.
So you're wondering what the Brand Wars is about? Come, let me tell you. The Brand Wars is a reality TV business game show. From business-themed games to business-themed tasks, the Brand Wars seeks to solve real-life branding challenges. Shh. Are you aware that 25 million naira worth of prizes are up for grabs? This includes 10 million naira cash, free business advertisements on DSTV and GoTV for 30 days, and an all-expense-paid weekend getaway at the landmark Nikkei Lake Resort. Oh, by the way, registration and voting is open. And it's just, hold on, 100 naira only. To register and vote, visit www.fonzieweb.com/brandwars or download the Fonzie app on Google Play or iOS stores now. For inquiries, call 09155334949. Now that you know, what are you waiting for? Register now. Proudly brought to you by Fonzie and Landmark Africa Group, season sponsors, and supported by Afia TV, Afia 99.3 FM, Market Studio, Zoe Multimedia Studios, and Obalende, Enugu.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owners, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.
I started always obsessed with books ever since I was a child.
The stress of always converting naira to dollar and
an incompetent means an incompetent person.
My name is Ubon Kings.
I am Marvelous Apamaga.
I am Chioma Okpala. My name is Ifunaya Ndule, but I'm living in a market speaking.
What are your thoughts on the spate of sex for grades in Nigerian universities?
This very issue of owing salary should be criminalized.
How can they amplify their voices?
People don't have evidence.
You want to get to know about it? Have to stay tuned right here on Afia Morning Show to get the pulse and the feel of that.
Hey ladies, join us on Gyno Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on Afia TV, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17, where we will delve into health issues affecting girls and women in society.
Breastfeeding doesn't even cause breastfeeding. The frequency of breastfeeding means the approach you take to make sure that your well-being is maintained.
Welcome to the latest and most amazing show on here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break.
You don't sing along.
I did single.
For real.
You're not a backup singer.
I'm saying they do that.
It's a brand new week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Time check, it's 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibes and vibes only.
Welcome to Afia TV, your go-to channel for excellent news and incredible shows that keeps you IEI, that is, informed, entertained, and inspired. Need a break?
Ladies and germs, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV.
Join Choco to vibe and chill on Lunch Break at 2 p.m. for the latest trends in music and entertainment.
Not like I have big money.
Dive into the world of innovation and creativity with Rochelle on Unka.
It means art in English.
Where creative minds and groundbreaking ideas come to life. Tune in every weekday at 8 p.m. Do not miss Afia TV Official, your perfect dose of laughter, where they discuss what is currently trending on social media every day at 5:30 p.m. on Afia TV.
But in this economy, the savings will save you, man.
And that's not all. Stay tuned for more exciting shows on Afia TV. Catch us on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owner. Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owner, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.
I started always obsessed with books ever since I was a child.
The stress of always converting naira to dollar and
An incompetent means an incompetent person.
My name is Ubon Kings.
I am Marvelous Akwamaga.
I am Chioma Akbala. My name na Ifunaya Ndule, but I'm living in market speaking.
what are your thoughts on the spate of sex for grades in Nigerian universities?
This very issue of owing salary should be criminalized.
How can they amplify their voices?
People don't have evidence. You want to get to know about it? Have to stay tuned right here on Afia Morning Show to get the pulse and the feel of that.
Hey ladies, join us on Gyno Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right on Afia TV, DSTV channel 254 and Go TV channel 17, where we will delve into health issues affecting girls and women in society.
Breastfeeding doesn't even cause breast sign. The frequency of breastfeeding means the approach you take to make sure that your well-being is maintained.
Welcome to the latest and most amazing show on here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break.
You don't sing along.
I did single.
For real? You're not a backup singer.
I said it because...
It's a brand new week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Time check, it's 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibes and vibes only.
Welcome to Afia TV, your go-to channel for excellent news and incredible shows that keeps you IEI, that is, informed, entertained, and inspired.
Welcome back to the Afia Morning Show. Thank you for staying with us. Once again, we apologize for the extended break that we took and some technical difficulties that we were having even during the break. We do sincerely apologize for that. Some days are like that. Maybe it was because we started talking about power issues and we segued into internet and network issues and other things as well. But we're back. And now it's time to have this timely conversation about what is rocking Enugu now. And of course, that is the return of Honorable Chijioke Edoga, the LP candidate in the 2023 governorship election, to the People's Democratic Party, where he actually emanated from, where he left before he joined LP. Now he has, according to the party, returned home. To assess this, Ozo, as we assured you, is here with us. Ozo Ibodeku Ogazimora, former Commissioner for Information in Enugu State, Editor-in-Chief, SBS Great Interviews, and an attorney at law. Ozo, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much. More than welcome, sir.
So yes, we've seen the news, it's out there. What was your first reaction when you even heard that Edoga was approached by PDP stakeholders to rejoin the party?
Okay. I remember this question came up about that time, and I told you that move wasn't for nothing. I said it here. That move, visiting him by the PDP establishment in Enugu wasn't for nothing. And it could come from either of the ways, from Edoga himself or from the party. And if it is coming from Edoga himself, he may be looking for a more fertile ground to realize some political ambition, not necessarily governorship, but another political ambition or political interest. If it comes from the government or the PDP, it may be an attempt to reduce the pressure of the opposition that was witnessed during the election. Because presented a very strong opposition. Indeed, almost surmounted PDP. And people still think in some quarters that he did surmount PDP. But, you know, with governmental connections and other things, PDP eventually vanquished. But then, that is like chipping off one element of the opposition. And the question now is, did it? Because you have to, first of all, ask, what was the muzzle of Labour Party that caused it to almost overthrow PDP in Enugu State? What could have been the muzzle? Was it Edoga? Certainly no. Then, was it any person? Not likely so. Because we got to a situation in Nigeria where the people got fed up with the system, with the old party style, the selfishness of the politicians, the visionlessness of the politicians, the arrogance of the politicians, the lack of improvement in the lives of people. And they felt something new may be better. And it was across the country, not just in Enugu State. And that was why they moved to remove whatever other segment of the old regime, the Asian regime. But then, it was a tough battle, and it is going to be a tough battle in the future. Edoga may be a factor, especially minor or mini geopolitical factor. But in reality, it is not going to be, because the feelings, the desire, the sentiment that drove Labour Party wasn't Edoga, wasn't any individual. Many people think it's P2B. Yeah, in a way, P2B is a factor, because in reality, P2B made some espousals. He made some statements that tended to point people to what should be, how a government should run, how the society could be led in focus. But then, not only P2B, it is more of people being fed up with the shiftless system, with the unencouraging system, with the arrogance of politicians or leading political players, with lack of program, clear program for the people, eventually.
All right. Oji?
Advocatus diaboli. Yes. Edoga is seen as a powerhouse, right? Is he really a powerhouse? Regarding to what propelled that powers, or those powers, were the obedient movement, which is spearheaded by Peter Obi. Because LP might be a win for PDP, like diminishing opposition party, opposition politics in Enugu State at this point in time. But they could apparently, in the next dispensation or next election, flag off another candidate to carry the party flag, right, into governorship election. and everybody will rally around them and give that huge support again. So my question is, Peter, Edoga were seen, Chijioke Edoga were seen as a powerhouse, not like the opposition party. Is it really a powerhouse regarding to what happened at the last election because of the obedience movement? You know, so is PDP in for a big surprise come next election in 2027?
Okay, thank you very much. If you listened to my earlier analysis, I do not think or hold the view that Edoga is a powerhouse. I do not even think that Edoga considers himself a powerhouse, because he too knew the political trade wind which he traveled on. And he knew, or he may know, that he didn't have the muscle to drive that. That thing what you said, you used the expression obedient movement. And the obedient movement embodies the total dissatisfaction of Nigerians, right? That is where you can encapsulate the Nigerian problem, the visionlessness of politicians, the arrogance of politicians, the lack of good policies, the pillaging, even what some people see as wickedness of people in authority. All these things are put in a ballpark represented by the obedient movement. And Edoga is not a factor in the obedient movement. I can only tell you that Edoga represented a section of Enugu feeling. You know, in the run-up to that election, somebody came with this theory, not just one person. I can remember Senator 2000, who said that Enugu East and Enugu West were of the same geopolitical zone, the old Enugu zone, while Nsukka remained a distinct zone. So, because Enugu East had Chimaroke and Namane, Enugu West had Sullivan, that is 16 years. Now, Buburu's period, 8 years. So they were saying that a man from Enugu North should have another 8 years. That is 16 for Enugu North, 16 for the old Enugu zone. So that also brought some followership for Edoga, because some people actually believed it was supposed to be so. But then the truth remains that we have 3 geopolitical zones, three senatorial zones in Enugu, and the power has been rotating accordingly. So those who rode that wind are minor, but they are a factor.
All right, we have to go on a quick news break now, and when we return, I'll let you complete your line of thought, because I know you're getting somewhere. But I'll also throw this to you when we return. Did Chijioke Edoga make the right decision returning to the People's Democratic Party? Well, let's take this quick news break, and the morning show will continue.
Welcome to Afia TV, your go-to channel for excellent news and incredible shows that keeps you IEI, that is, informed, entertained, and inspired. Need a break?
Ladies and germs, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV.
Join Choco to vibe and chill on Lunch Break at 2 p.m. for the latest trends in music and entertainment.
Not like I have big money.
Dive into the world of innovation and creativity with Rochelle on Anka.
It means art in English.
Where creative minds and groundbreaking ideas come to life. Tune in every weekday at 8 p.m. Do not miss Afia TV Official, your perfect dose of laughter, where they discuss what is currently trending.
Hello
and welcome to the news update. I'm Joan Odeniwo.
We begin the news update in Ebonyi, where the state governor Francis Wifu has arrested 6 commissioners over alleged involvement in breach of a contract for the construction of 140 housing units for Izo and Amazi communities. In a separate development, the House of Representatives is interested in seeing a federal institute for vision and optical research established in each of the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. Meanwhile, the federal government has called on international oil companies operating in Nigeria to ensure development and utilization of their asset, as it has disclosed plans to begin implementing the drill or drop provisions of Petroleum Industry Act. On the foreign front, Turkish prosecutors have launched an investigation into individuals promoting economic boycott in social and traditional media following the arrest of Istanbul mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu. And finally, on the update, the Premier League will use semi-automated offside technology for the first time in matches starting from April 12th.
And that's what you have in the news update. Do follow us on our social media platforms at Afia TV Official. I'm Joan Odeniwo.
I'm going to ask you, did Honorable Edoga make the right decision rejoining the People's Democratic Party? You know, you didn't answer me clearly last time I asked you this. Now it has happened. What's your afterthought?
Well, to be honest with you, you do not say right or wrong decision, because it rests largely with him. He knows what is good for him. He knows what is possible for him. He knows what is realizable. He knows what will augment his efforts to achieve his political ambition or objective. We can only guess. The truth is, there may be so many reasons why Edoga made that shift. One of which may be that he's already expended. Right? When we say politically expended, he may not be sure that he is going to get the nomination, the governorship nomination on PDP platform. Secondly...
On the Labour Party platform?
Yeah, Labour Party, yes. Secondly, he may have been financially exhausted. Right? And if he's exhausted, it is natural that he will look for ways of at least stabilizing or even paying debts or maintaining his own personal structure. Because each politician has personal structure and then party structure, area structure. So, any of the situation or to remedy a very bad situation, he may do it on the basis of promises made to him. So many things can lead to somebody leaving a party. Some are intimidated to leave a political party to join another one. Some are reminded of certain misdemeanor somewhere, in which case you will be told, you don't join in, then this is the book. You face the music. All right? I'm not saying that is the case in this world, but it can happen. Then some are told you want this. It can be easily done, dismantle and move over. And when you move over, or you carry whatever you have, your structure to this place, then you are alleviated. You know, it goes to political chairs. You may not know who is playing it, who is dictating it. If he remains there as a rallying point, is he going to impede the political ambition of this person or that person or the other person? So that person may be a factor in getting him to move over. So he doesn't constitute an impediment to him in the next election.
Okay, now I have a more narrowing down question for you, because I see what you're doing. You've made it clear to us that the right decision falls directly on the shoulders of Honorable Edoga. If that decision was right or not, that depends on what he feels was right for him. But I'd like to bring it to you. If you were in Edoga's position, you had contested for the primaries under the PDP, it did not work. You defected to LP, contested for the gubernatorial, it did not work. You did not win. And then PDP approached you also to join their party. And you are in a state where you had this leap of faith to take. What would you have done at that point in time?
Good. First of all, you weigh the options. You know, in Nigeria, we don't have politics of principle. We have politics of interest. How do I get that position? I want to be governor. That's the most important thing. Even if it is devil's political party, let me join it and become governor. Even if it is me join it and become governor, the most important thing is that my interest. That is Nigerian politics. I'm not saying that is the best. And that is why you see many politicians, they don't expend resources, they don't make effort to build structures based on principle. That is establishing it where you now have a man and say PDP man, APC man. That's APC man organically. Somebody who is true and true, he sleeps and wakes APC or PDP, right? Now, when this kind of situation comes, you first of all weigh the options. What are the options? If I accede to their demand to join my party, is he going to move me an inch closer to my ambition? Is he going to stagnate me? Is he going to give me a broader outline? And if making money is part of it, is it going to be a good bridge to make money before I now decide what to do? I may be given an appointment. Are you walking over alone? Are you moving with a structure? Are you likely to be followed by anybody? Are you going to be condemned by people? When I read about that final decision to move, I paid particular attention to one commentator who said Edoga was never a factor. He only joined because he was denied PDP governorship ticket. He only came to Labour Party. And his leaving would not change anything. That was the person's analysis.